Ma'am, I would like to invite you for acceptance speech.
Good morning, everyone. Namaste. So, I guess I have to say, I started the journey without thinking of any achievement. It was purely selfish reasons. I wanted to make a life and prove myself. And as I went along, I started education purely for my children. So, my two girls are my inspiration, they still are. But along the way, I'm blessed that people trusted in me, parents trusted in me, and I met many, many gurus and professors and people along the way. Um, so, Dr. Habeen, my dear sis, and Dr. Vinay are two of these people, and of course, my fellow recipients here today. Um, I have to go back a little. Okay. So, voice projection. No. Yes. So going back to that, it was a journey, and I feel that I I'm very inspired to see all the recipients down there looking at me because I'm feeling very little because of all the achievements that everyone here has achieved so far. And I believe that each one of us can add to each other and multiply our talents and passion. And that's why I feel I'm very honored to be up here, to be part of you all. And just keep inspiring, keep going. And of course, I have to say this in Chinese. There's whenever you get an award, we go on stage and we go, "Amang, 我得咗啦," which means, "Mom, I did it." So, and I'll add my dad as well. "Daddy." Yeah, so my parents are instrumental to my whole life, and unfortunately, they're not here to witness this. But I'm also here with my husband, who's been a support all the time since I met him, and I feel that being a supporting role, actually, the support needs to be stronger than those they're supporting, because the support actually is the anchor. So, as women, we are always playing the supporting role, even though it doesn't seem much. It is a lot because it's heavier, it needs to be stronger. So, I feel thank you to my husband for being my support and my children. I know it's not easy for them to have to follow the mom and do this and that. But I love you girls. And yes, keep inspiring. I hope one day you two will do me proud as well. Yes, thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Next, we have Ms. Amor McLang. The Board of Management Academic Council of Rai University determined that Ms. Amor McLang, co-founder and chief architect of Giza McLang, Philippines, be awarded the Doctor of Philosophy honoris causa for her outstanding contribution in the field of technology adoption and fintech initiatives. It is a great honor to our university and to the current and future graduates that she has accepted this award. Giza McCann, her 22-year-old startup is a leading company in special situations, risk issues, and crisis management, specifically in technology, renewable energy, public health, tourism, urban planning, and the financial service industries. She is the leading advocate of NENSET technology adoption in country from blockchain, Web3, e-commerce, and fintech. She is the convener of Digital Philippine, the largest private sector-led movement for creating innovations and a technology ecosystem in Philippines. She is the advisor of the Department of Finance, the Department of Trade and Industry, the Department of Science and Technology, the Department of Information and Communication Technology, and the Department of Health. Honorable Provost Sir and Shakil Sir, it is my great honor and privilege to present to you and this congregation Ms. Amor McLang for the conferment of Doctor of Philosophy honoris causa. We wish you best in future endeavors. Ma'am, I would like to invite you for your acceptance speech. Please come.
So I have two words for all women, and for those who may be listening to us today. Imposter syndrome. Um, I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but it's despite all you've done and achievements. I don't know why I moved. You still feel that um, it's not enough. So November of this year, I won the first ever Global FinTech Award. But I'm neither a banker, and I'm neither a technologist, and I'm not a man in an arena that's dominated by men. And in university, I was outstanding for being a mediocre student. I cut classes because I didn't believe in the establishment. And so to be here with such august members um, of society, members of cabinet and members of country representatives to G20, it's almost surreal. And I realized that you receive a PhD not just for achievement, but for the kind of work you need to do in the future. I promised myself I wasn't gonna cry. This is all your fault, Dr. Arbin. I had such great makeup coming in. Um, but two things, and this is, I think, the magic of G100. Madam, a former minister from Slovenia, spoke yesterday and said she's been traveling 100 countries, and it gave me an inspiration for what digital Pilipinas ought to be, which is to inspire and call to action other women who will be here this morning to also rise up in arms and also digitalize their various other countries. And I want to use the G100 platform to be a platform for such. I met Vinay G and Arbin G in Indonesia at the cusp of the exchange when Indonesia was handing over to India the G20 presidency. And despite the fact that I had more questions than answers as to what G100 was, what I knew it was a call to service. And the chart is a clean slate of service. And I'm excited to present to you what that would be when we present our committee later. And the first thing we're going to do is that we're going to start in areas of greatest risks, not in fun, easy areas like North America and Northern Europe, but in areas that are torn by risk, political headwinds, and that's where we're going to start our advocacy. Mabuhay po kayong lahat. That should be your first Filipino word for the day. 2022 has been an incredible, life-changing year where I have met all of these incredible people. Maraming salamat po, and I look forward to serving with all of you this year moving forward.
Thank you, ma'am, for inspiring words. Next, we have Ms. Lata Srinivasan. The Board of Management and Academic Council of Rai University determined that Ms. Lata Srinivasan, Deputy Executive Editor, NewsX, India, be awarded the Doctor of Philosophy honoris causa for her outstanding contribution in the field of women education, women employment, cancer awareness, and the journalism. It is a great honor to our university and to the current and future graduates that she has accepted this award. She has more than 15 years of experience in the field of journalism and worked with various media organizations, including Yahoo India, Deccan Chronicles, and the Times of India. She is regarded as one of the leading entertainment journalists of India. She strongly believes that women's empowerment is the need of the hour and has spoken on this on numerous occasions at various forums. She holds various awareness sessions on breast cancer. She believes with proper information and access to health facilities, women can fight breast cancer. She is a regular speaker at colleges to aware female students about breast cancer. Honorable Provost Sir and Shakil Sir, it is my great honor and privilege to present to you and this congregation Ms. Lata Srinivasan for the conferment of Doctor of Philosophy honoris causa. We wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Yes, ma'am.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's amazing to be part of such privileged, women, I must say, because I bat for women all the time. I think it's only women who can help each other and empower each other, and we shouldn't depend on men. At least that's what I think at this point in time. It's an honor, it's a privilege on being conferred this award by Rai University, and I have a lot of gratitude to Dr. Harbeen Arora ji and Vinay Rai ji. And I think what they're doing in the field of education is absolutely inspiring, because education is what will change the world. Educate young men and women, and that's going to be the future. And that's what all of us should be looking at, teaching them values, teaching them, the good things to do going forward. When we talk about climate change, or when we talk about, trafficking of women, everything revolves, I think the foundation is education. What you teach your kids is what is going to make a better future. The other thing that I'm very passionate about is, as a breast cancer survivor, I think it's very important that all women be aware of breast cancer, get your checkups done, and it's something you can survive. This was a life changing moment for me. It's been 18 years, touch wood, since I was diagnosed and treated, and I'm fine, I'm well. Thanks to Almighty, and of course, thanks to the support of friends and family. But I think one thing which I learned in life is that you can do it. No matter what, you can do it. You just have to have the willpower.